Hey everybody, how are we doing today? It's Hillary, the marketing mom. I'm glad I'm able to join you today, actually at 12:30. Forgive me if you are hearing some background noise in the back there. We've got yard people cleaning just as I'm about to go live. So it's 12:30 here in Trinidad and Tobago, GMT -4, and I am glad to join you. For those of you who don't know me or have never met me, hi, my name is Hillary. I'm the marketing mom. I'm a social media manager, digital marketing strategist, and what I'm most proud of is that I'm a wife and a mother of 2.5. And as you see, I'm seated today. So I am actually talking today, very brief training today about social media as a customer service unit, and why it is that if you use social media in this way, it could really boost your customer service, or at least the appearance of it. Because what tends to happen is that, as more and more people who are utilizing various services come on social media, they tend to go to the social media pages as the customer service unit. And I speak of this because with one of our clients, it became necessary for us to actually integrate the company's social media, the company's support team into the social media pages, because effectively 90% of the questions that were being asked on social media was something that a support team would recognize. So just to bring you back a little in terms of, okay, so most companies, they've got support. Now, maybe as a solo entrepreneur, or as a network marketer, as an affiliate marketer, you don't have a lot of that support need right now, okay? But trust me, very soon you will be there. Whether it's a support team or whether it's a virtual assistant who could just answer simple questions, okay? You will eventually get to the point where people are going to be asking you questions and you need to be on top of the game. And why I say that social media is a great place, all right, a great place for this to happen, and then boost your customer service level and even the perception, because it may just be a perception, but at least from an online perspective, people are going to know that you serve them, all right? So there are a couple ways of doing this, and mainly if you're working through social media on your page, this is where you're going to do it. Now, I'm not going to talk about tools that you could connect, because that's for bigger organizations like the client that we have, okay? So they've got different tools that they could actually integrate on the back end of their pages or social pages. So those type of tools I'm not going to be talking about, but just the nuts and bolts of customer service. And at the end of the day, customer service, it's not always about the customers, right? But it's about making sure that the customer is satisfied, okay? Customer satisfaction, customer service. Those are the things that you're looking for. So if somebody comes and asks a question on your page, you want to be available to respond to them, all right? Whether it's with an automated statement, or whether it is actually just, I don't know the answer, but here are some resources, okay? And this is something where people are always going to come to social media, the more and more people. What I have found is that, especially in the space that I used to work, so many of you knew that I was an engineer. I'm an engineer by trade, got my MBA, and I worked with a telecoms company. And one of the things that, even though we weren't in that area, the marketing and the online marketing aspect of it, we would observe to present different suggestions as a data analyst, okay? And one of the things that we always observed was that the competitor of this telecoms company always seemed to have rapid response to any statement, comment, question that was made on their Facebook page. Now, the same thing didn't happen when you went into their stores, okay? So people to people interaction, they weren't as top of the line. But when it came to social media, you could see somebody asked a question, within less than an hour, it was responded to. And as a business, now let's think of this as a business, that makes your business look good. It makes your business look good. Now, you also have to transfer that customer service maybe in-house. So if you are, say you're a shoe retailer, all right, or you're a restaurant, okay, you could have somebody that's sitting on social media waiting for a question for them to respond to. But if when that customer now decides that, you know what, because of the great response and the great experience that I got on social media, they pick up the phone and call and they get the worst experience ever, you've just killed all your social media efforts in terms of customer service. Okay, so it must translate from the online world to the offline world, because at the end of the day, you are going to, in some form or fashion, depending on the business that you're in, you're going to come offline. All right, remember what I spoke about yesterday, okay, in terms of social media. You're not making any sales on social media. Maybe you're developing relationships, okay? And from a customer service standpoint, a business sitting on social media, they don't want to have a question that's pending for 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours, or like some businesses, I remember, and maybe I shared this example with you all previously, but I do remember posting because I was looking for some place to either do my hair or do something, some self-care, some mommy self-care thing I was looking to do. And I found this wonderful, beautiful Facebook page on Facebook, and I said, I'll send them a message. And that was about last year, October. All right. I don't want to lie. I think it was either October or November, sometime around there, because it was coming on to Christmas and I wanted to get this done. All right. And up to now, I haven't gotten a response. And as of the date of this recording, we're at February 8th, and that was sometime last year. You don't want to be that company that has a Facebook page, has a Facebook presence, but you never respond to any questions, any messages, or anything like that on your Facebook page, because you're in business. Customer service starts before the person even becomes a customer. And what you've got to realize is that on social media, you've got a lot of people who are either potential customers or people who are customers who are ranting and raving. Okay, so how do you manage both of them? Right? Maybe you've got customers who are ranting and raving and they're putting up bad posts. For example, we have a company here in Trinidad who they had to do a lot of public relations management around their social media because of the influx of negative comments on their page from customers who were not satisfied. Okay, now customers who were not satisfied with the service that was in-house, they come and they post that very nicely and publicly on the Facebook page. And then what happens is that people who are potential customers or people who are looking for that product or service will read those. We also know that from a customer service, from a business standpoint, nowadays, people rely more on reviews than on what you, the company, says, okay? So if somebody else says, you know, this is the worst company in the world to work with, and da-da-da-da-da-da, people are more likely to believe this real person, and real in quotes, because online you never know, but this real person who's posted their experience versus what you, the company, are presenting. So you've got to be in a position to manage that. And it's not about just deleting all these negative things. That's one thing. That when you've got negative feedback and you know how to deal with negative feedback in a public forum, it actually makes your company look better than the type of company that's going to delete all of those posts. I know that there are some companies that their policy is they don't want anything negative on their Facebook page. And they instruct their social media managers to literally delete all of those. That's not good, because then what it's showing is that you don't know how to deal with an irate customer. Okay? How do you do that? In a very public forum, you say, you apologize. Okay? You've got to apologize for the bad experience that they had, whether you were the person that gave them the bad experience or not. It's the company. All right? So you apologize for that bad experience that they unfortunately had, and then you take it to a private forum. Okay, so however you'd want to do that, that's important. You've got to say, we apologize very publicly so that everybody sees that you care about this customer's bad experience. Okay, you've got to demonstrate that, and then that shows a certain level of customer service that goes above and beyond. You care about this person's bad experience and that you're willing to resolve it. You can continue the conversation in Messenger privately or get the customer's phone number or whatever. All right. Most companies and most people who view social media now very much understand that the people who are managing the social media page are very different to the people who are inside. So it's not that they're ranting and raving at you, okay? Unless it's like, you know, you're a one-man shop. Unless you're a one-man shop, right? And if you're a one-man shop, we're hoping that you don't have any irate customers. You may have haters and people who just don't like what you're doing, blah, 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 and that's for a different conversation. Okay? So customer service on social media, you've got to respond quickly and respond to every comment. Respond to every comment, respond to every positive feedback, negative feedback, messages, all right? And there are different tools, even inside of Facebook, there's the automatic messenger that you can always set up, but make sure that you have a system in place that allows you to respond within 6 hours max. I mean, 6 hours is a lot. Let's think about it this way. If you are on Facebook, all right, and you sent a message to somebody on Facebook at 8 a.m. in the morning, by 2 o'clock, you really want to get an answer. Let's just think about it realistically. So it's the same thing with your potential customers. And if you're doing this for business, you should have somebody there dedicated to be able to respond. Whoop, they sent a message. All right, look, let's deal with this. Okay, so that's all I've got for you today. Social media is a great way for you to manage your customer service, a great way for you to actually enhance your customer service, or at least the perception, because sometimes it just doesn't transfer over into your brick and mortar. But then that's for, you know, somebody else to help you with that training on, because customer service is just all about serving the customer and making sure that the customer is satisfied. Because at the end of the day, in social media, you've got the potential to not only serve the current customer, but what you are doing is setting up a beautiful cushion for potential customers to come through. And it's important that you always think about it that way, not as you're just serving this customer, but you're serving future potential customers, okay? Have a great day. For those of you who want to work with me inside of the social media realm, or want to learn more about how you can, like me, a mother 2.5, leave the 9 to 5 and actually be able to have the flexibility to work from the comfort of your home, click on the links in the description there. You can learn more social media tips on hilarydefreitas.com, or if you want to sit down, have a chat with me, 30-minute session. It's free, a 30-minute free session. Click on the link hilarydefreitas.com/strategy. You can always drop me a message here right on my page, and don't forget to like, follow, and share. Okay, have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.